And just give us your opinion. This is not incriminating. How many light beers before you think it's unsafe to drive?
Well, when I was growing up, we had the Nokia phone with Snake on it.
Yeah.
And we had to get to a certain level. And if you could get to that certain level and those points, then whoever had the highest points was going to be the one that was going to drive.
Love it. That's a good roll.
Answer.
That's a great roll.
Excellent answer. Excellent
Holy
answer.
Lord, Katrina.
No notes.
It's insane you're alive.
It was very accurate as well. I mean, it told you a lot. I think it was really a smart way to go about it. Told you who had the agility and
Right.
Agility.
Quick fingers. Yeah.
Dexter.
Because really, it's not about how many you've had, but how many you can handle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Excellent answer. Okay. Yeah! Woo!
They're idiots, coastal idiots, coastal idiots, coastal idiots.
He lives in New York.
She lives in LA,
Two are both weirdos.
talking all day. Can't tell if they like each other. Incest couple, sister, brother.
Doesn't even really matter anyway.
They're idiots, coastal idiots.
This episode contains a sketch that is best experienced in video format.
I quickly realized I was not that good, and then I was like, I'm more of a theater girl.
Really?
They're like, you're
You
better
went
in
to theater?
plays. Yeah, I was big in theater.
You were?
The only reason I even went to church was so I could do a second play, because they always did a Christmas play.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then I got kicked
Explain
out of
that to
church.
So you're like, I'm not getting enough of the spotlight. Like,
Yeah, I remember playing a blind girl, and
the
I
world
was
savior is not getting taking up too much of
I
it.
was like playing a blind girl in the Christmas concert, and I remember seeing the video, and I was just like flicking my. I was wearing sunglasses and just doing like this with my leg the whole time, like so bored.
Because you're just bored. You're
I'm
like
bored.
you're like the kid in the outfield during
Yeah,
T-ball.
you're just like up there, in the pulpit.
I had first grade. We had a Christmas pageant, and I was Frosty the Snowman, and I got. Yeah, it's not surprising. It was me. I was one of two fat kids. The other guy was this guy named Poppy. We were 6 years old, and they were already calling him Poppy. So he was
Hilarious.
So he got
He's a big
Santa.
kid.
Yeah,
He commands.
He was
a presence in the room.
He was a president, and he was so fast. He was such a quick sprinter. It was like he would start slow, and then just all this weight would like be uncontrolled.
Oh
Like it
my
would just like it was like a
gosh.
truck running downhill.
Yeah.
You could keep up with it.
But I had I got sick in the middle of the Frosty the Snowman song, and I had to run off the side of the stage and just.
Oh, wow.
Because of nerves?
Were you nervous?
I don't know what it was, but then, but I remember my mom, like, I got sick and my mom was at the side of the stage because I told her I wasn't feeling well. She just like picked me up in the snowman, and I was just like exploding into this trash can.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And the other kids are like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was it. Yeah, so I avoided performing in front of people for quite a while.
Oh,
like,
yeah, well, that will do it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Well, now that makes sense. Your character in Reno 911 is so damn funny.
Oh,
I
thank
can watch
you.
those clips all the time.
Thank you.
It's wild that you were a sports girl and then went into theater.
I know, it is kind of wild.
If you would have given me 20 guesses what you did in high school,
You wouldn't have thought theater.
no,
yeah,
absolutely not.
Yep, I was like all into theater, and then I decided to go to college. Like I went to UGA to be a journalist because of CNN, and then I was like, then I started doing Housing 12 News at the school, and then I realized like you had to write the news, and I was like, oh, I just thought you could just read off of a teleprompter.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that I had to do that, and then by the time I transferred to Georgia State, my advisor was like, you know, maybe I was like getting in trouble at the radio station for like doing jokes about the news.
Like
I
you
was
were
like
an
doing the
offhand-
news report,
So
and then
you're doing like Weekend Update.
it was like the Clinton scandal with Monica Lewinsky, and I was like, well, I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you gotta
just
write
like let
jokes.
this slide. And they're like, you can't make jokes about the news. It's serious. And I was like, oh,
You were ahead. You got there
Yeah,
too early.
I know.
You could have been Liz Winstead and created the Daily Show.
I could have. And like, I just like, I started, they were like, you can do the entertainment news in can make all the jokes you want. And then my advisor was like, well, you can go into like entertainment television, so you should major in film, and then you can minor in theater. And then that's when
That's how you moved.
So then that's
And now,
then I
now
studied.
you are a writer.
Yeah, then I
you-
kept, but being a minor in theater, you could just take the acting classes. You didn't have to take like set design and stuff. And so I just did all the acting classes, and then I studied theater in Paris. And then after Paris, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go to LA.
What?
Yeah.
This entire time, I'm like, you're the girl Sandlot.
Yeah, you think?
I thought you came up.
Yeah.
By the
In
way,
that-
our guest is
I mean,
Sarah
I'm wearing a
Tiana.
Hank
Oh,
Aaron
sorry.
shirt.
Our
Are
guest
we
is the great
recording?
Sarah Tiana. Yeah, I mean, this was flowing well, so I just wanted to make sure they were like, we were going to get a bunch of comments. They were like,
Yeah.
who is this lady? this
Everybody
Forrest Gump of
knows.
comedy.
If you're watching Coastal Idiots, you know who Sarah is. In my head, you grew up in the baseball commentators box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were like a female Bob Uecker.
Yes.
That would have been my dream.
Okay.
Please.
This episode, we like to cater each episode.
We ride
towards our
around the
guest.
guest.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we try to, which is it's proven difficult for some people who tell you nothing about them.
Yeah.
But since we know
you're
you a little,
easy peasy.
yeah.
As if I'm like I'm in the special forces, or you interview special forces guys, and they're like,
Yes.
you can't even take our picture.
Yeah, no, they're like, they're basically ICE agents.
Yeah, I had to roast like a group of like elite military people once, and they like wanted me to roast them, and I'm like, I can't even know your name.
Yeah, what do you
This
say?
is
Your
very
head's
difficult.
weird?
Yeah. No comment.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
sorry, do you have which one of you guys screams the most when you wake up at night? Like, what do you say to these?
that's a great question.
Yeah, like,
It was
One time
difficult.
we had I used to have this
go.
podcast called Cheaties. It was silly, but way back in the way, where people would like call in with their wild infidelity stories. And a woman called in, and her husband was in the Secret Service, and like couldn't tell what his detail was. But it was a wild story about how he was cheating on her with somebody else in the Secret Service, and how it was hard to find out because they were in the Secret Service, so he had such a cover. And
well, if you're gonna cheat,
I mean,
that is the way to do
the
it.
time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
ended up like we were truly contacted by a member of the Secret Service, and was like, she's told too many details. You need to take this down immediately.
Oh gosh.
Which we were also like, is this really someone in the CIA, or
Yeah.
is this just his friend calling?
It's just a sociopath. Like,
Yeah. But
My
we
dad would
couldn't
not
we
tell
couldn't
us.
risk cheaties.
yeah.
My dad would tell us
Protect it.
nothing about his work, but he was just like leaving and being alone all day. He would,
Oh
he would-
yeah.
Oh
like,
really?
he would be like he would just like not go. Like, he didn't work. He wasn't a very employable person. And every once in a while, he'd be like, I'm going to work, and we'd be like, what? And then.
You don't know what he did?
No, he sold. He was a salesman, like that. Like the general idea.
What sold what?
At one
Lies
point, it
to
was
his
industrial
family.
For real.
industrial
He's-
cleaning supplies. At one point, like roofing shingles. But
Do people still go? I remember we had a person come to our door and sell vacuum cleaner. Do people still do that?
Kirby vacuum cleaners, right? That was the door-to-door vacuum.
I remember
I sold knives door to door for one day.
you had to when you were, if you were a male and you were right out of college or didn't go to college.
You would put on the same
either-
shirt you would wear to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like,
one
like you're
shirt.
like, I'm sorry, I let these tickets go to warrant. And then you'd be like, and then I'd be like, could I introduce you to a Cutco knife?
Oh.
Yeah.
It was military or Cutco.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they said.
So
Exactly
fucking
right.
and
I
then
do-
everybody was just doing it for beer money. Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you ever? I have one memory of a guy coming to our house trying to sell the vacuum, and I remember my dad being like, "Well, we'll have to think about it." And I remember him telling my dad that if he got one more sale, he could take his family on a vacation, and his family hadn't been on vacation in years.
That's always-
What a
And then he was like,
lie.
I know.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad was like, well, we'll think about it. And he was like, I'll be right back. And he went back into his car and sat there for a second. And my dad and I were like peeked out the blinder. And my dad was like, this is a sales tactic. He's playing at our heartstrings. He's trying to act, so dejected. And like, this is the only thing his family's going to stick around for.
And there's like a car seat in the back that's empty.
Yeah.
Of
I
course.
saw a little smoke coming
It
out.
is a sales tactic, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we got it either. But
Good.
is that extinct?
I think they are extinct. I would imagine in this day and age that going to walking onto someone's porch
There's
unannounced.
cameras. There's doorbells with cameras in them for a reason. Nobody wants to do any. Like people don't open.
It's an insane thing.
People don't open up the door for their packages now. Like know, so we had a guy was trying to sell cleaning supplies at my dad's. Like we were at his like we were planning the funeral and this guy walked up, like a door-to-door guy, was like, "Hey guys, let me just try something real quick," like trying to pitch, and I had to be like, "Hey, we're burying our father today." And he goes, "Okay," and just
wow, yeah.
you know, some people are like, "We threw his ashes into the ocean and a dolphin came out." I like to think this was my dad. My dad was like a young black teen in the south side of Fort Worth.
They still do like at our house, we've had people come to our door and we've signed up for like pest control or like tree trimming and stuff for our front yard and stuff. Yeah. People come to the door to like sell like services like that.
But not product. Like
no products.
No actual physical.
Or real estate agents will come and be like, if you ever want to sell your house.
That's like insane.
No.
Well, so you don't even answer a FaceTime from your loved one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like,
yeah.
It's insane that somebody would walk up to your house and be like, I would like to sell your home. And you're like, oh, you would like me to upend everything?
Yeah.
Complete stranger. You understand how insane you sound.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah,
okay.
No, we don't.
It might be fun to be like, can you get us $4 million?
We'll do it. Let me know what you
do. You just go, yeah, but we're not selling for less than $4 million.
Yeah. Well, if you can do that, I'm all ears.
Get her 3%.
We just redid our basement bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, here was our idea because we grew up in different southern states. Mm-hmm. Kentucky, which a lot of people argue is not
is
southern.
The worst. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's just what Southerners do with each other. They hate each other. But then when someone
SEC football.
But then when somebody tries to rag on the South, we're like, "Fuck you, the South is the best."
I got so proud of it when I moved from Texas to Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah. You are like you don't realize how cool your state is or what you think is cool about it till you leave, and you're like, "Do you know how to hang tobacco leaves?"
Yeah.
Right? Without getting sick?
Yeah, you don't even appreciate what you're smoking right now. Without getting sick is
there
so
an
funny.
inverse? You think somebody who grows up in Portland is like, I can't wait to get out of this like understanding environment of people and their differences?
Yeah, I wonder if they go the other way.
Yeah, like
Okay, it's Georgia, obviously, Texas,
Tucky.
We're gonna call some very
country ass people.
some relatives or family members from our respective states.
Okay.
And ask them. We've come up with a series of questions or scenarios.
I added a few for my.
You added a few? Yeah. All right. You can pick whatever you want, or you can ask your prospective relative.
My mom.
Your mom?
Mm-hmm. She's the only one I know that's home. I'm sure is home.
Is she a proper Southern lady, your mother?
My mother has grown into a proper Southern. We didn't move to Georgia until I was 5. So my mom, she was born in La Mirada down here by Disneyland.
Okay.
And
really? So she's born in California?
Mm-hmm, California. And then they moved to San Francisco when she was in high school and in the East Bay. And then that's where she met my dad, who was going to San Jose State. And then they moved to Georgia when I was 5.
So you were not deeply Southern rooted.
No, so I wasn't I didn't even.
You present that way, like in a positive way. Like
you got the accent.
I grew up there. It's but I did have this element of realizing how different we were because everyone was like, "Ugh, you're such a Californian."
Yeah.
And then I moved to California, and they're like, "Ugh, you're such a redneck." And you're like, "What are you talking about?" I've been told my whole life that I'm nothing
more.
You're
shucking corn with your toes. And what are you talking about?
It's we didn't drink sweet tea. We didn't go to church. We didn't do any of these things that were quote unquote normal.
I had a bit of that as well because my mom was from Ireland. So and my dad was Mexican. So there was but they eventually evolved more Texan as it went along. Yeah, but
you got to.
But people would always be like, I always thought it was the funniest thing because especially when I was younger, people would be like, why does your mom talk like that? And I truly, your mother's voice is just your mother's voice.
Yeah.
It's never sounded like anything else. So people would be like these redneck ladies would be like, where are you from? To my mom. Yeah, it was just like a class. It was like a, I can't explain it, but it was just a horrible noise.
I think it gave me, like, looking back, it really did turn me into a comedian because I was always kind of an outsider observing other people and their ways, and then coming home and, like, asking my parents about certain things, and they'd be like, and, like, my mom is definitely way more liberal. My dad is way more conservative, and, like, you know, they just, like, we just grew up between a cow pasture and a sheep farm in the middle of nowhere, Georgia. And,
Wait, where? What part of Georgia?
Calhoun.
Calhoun.
Yeah, it's like
I've heard of it
between
for sure.
Atlanta and Chattanooga on I-75.
Pretty views.
Have you been
Pretty.
to Cuthbert?
Cuthbert? No.
Yeah, southern Georgia. I was just there a week ago.
No, we
Cuthbert?
didn't
I've
really
heard of
go.
Cuthbert.
Once you don't like.
So just some guy's house.
It's hard to go. You go
Yeah.
to
Guys'
Atlanta
houses.
and back maybe every once in a blue moon, like maybe for a Braves game, but
Yeah.
You don't
no,
go back?
We didn't. No, I mean I go back to visit my family, but they're up near Chattanooga now. It's
great
They're
town.
not in Calhoun anymore. Yeah.
Is there anything you guys particularly miss about the South? Because I was watching a viral video the other day, and these two guys were arguing, and this guy just took off his hat and threw it. And then, like in the South, it's like, okay, we're gonna go now. Like we're gonna.
It's
so
the
I
game
miss like
over.
the
Yeah.
formality of violence. Yeah, like
It's we just
it's like, well, fuck you, buddy.
Right?
Let's do this.
well, let's get in our proper attire for
Yeah,
wrestling.
like fisticuffs.
Yeah.
I said your wife resembles a spittoon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just miss, I would see other people play the name game or the high score location game, and I'd always be like, that's so lame. But then when you move away and then you run, like I was on this cruise ship this past weekend, and I was doing a bit and said how my mom was from Owensboro, Kentucky, and then immediately 3 men walked up to me afterwards and were like, we're from the borough. And I was like, Burgoo! And, you know, we're like throwing out all this like Owensboro stuff. And I was like, I get it. It's like it's so comforting to play this little name game with people that know
That you're familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, random location
I-
with you. But it's like fun to be like, remember when Bill Clinton went to Moonlight Barbecue in 1994? They're like, do we ever? It's a framed picture in our foyer.
Yeah,
And it's
of
like
course.
such a big deal.
Bo
Yeah.
Jackson got stuck on our exit during the blizzard of '93, and it's still like, and he had to stay at our Holiday Inn, and they put up a plaque at the Holiday Inn.
That's amazing.
Huge, dude. It's
That's like the kind of other shit. Like
Yeah.
one of the things, like every good bar in Texas has a picture of Nolan Ryan beating the shit out of Robin Ventura. Like that was like he. To this day, he gets booed in the airport and stuff if he's coming. Like when he coached the White Sox after he retired, people would scream gnarly shit at him. It was so fun. Yeah.
Bobby Cox lived down the road from the school that my sister taught at, you know, years ago, and it was just like my dad would be like, "Oh, we saw Bobby at the Easy Mart," and we're like, "Okay, exciting."
If you're a D-list celebrity
Oh, yeah.
and you
that's the best in the South.
You move to a town that is pumped to get an Ingles, you are king.
Yeah,
You
no.
can do nothing
And
wrong.
you know what really upsets
DJs are
me?
big for that. And when I was growing up, DJs were big for
Really?
local celebrities. Like
Oh yeah,
if they were doing
DJs.
remotes, like you were like, Twitch is here from 97.1 The Eagle. And he's
Oh,
giving
radio
away.
DJs.
They were like,
DJs.
people would be like, these guys were like, they thought they were, you know, because they gave away Jimmy Buffett tickets. They thought they were Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, what honestly like bums me out, but it's also kind of funny too. Is just that like I am nowhere near even mentioned as being from Calhoun, Georgia. Like I do not have a Wikipedia page. They've like
Same thing for me. Like
they know like when you Google
Yeah.
like who's famous from Calhoun, Georgia, my name does not come up. It's like
Who
a guy
is?
that made AAA in the Braves. Like there's like no mention of
Yeah,
me whatsoever.
How?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Crowley, Texas. It's where I went to high school. There's a woman who was on that show Chicago Fire. She plays a medic, and Leon Bridges, and me, and that's it.
Yeah.
And a guy named Gary Reasons who played special teams for the Giants.
And do they mention you
No,
ever? No,
and
I
I'm
know.
fucking
And you're like,
livid about
what are you
it.
talking about? I've been on. I mean, I have 2 pages on IMDb. Like you think that,
yeah,
like,
like you're a worker.
yes.
Yeah.
But I also wonder, like, if it's. I mean, I literally mention it. I've never not mentioned Calhoun in my act the entire time that I've been doing comedy. I started comedy in 2003, so it's like, I mean, you'd think that somewhere
Somebody would just at least like
You're begging
and,
for it.
and you can't. You cannot do it now. Like you can't.
No, I can't not say
I am
it.
also in a strong sense of refusal.
Yeah.
And I know you have this because when we were in Louisville for your birthday, they have these like what are these huge posters
Banners.
of famous people like Ali.
They'll go
Jennifer
like
Lawrence.
Diane Sawyer. It'll be like Diane's Louisville, and it's like a black and white photo of Diane. And there's these huge banners that are hung on
They're like off and
skyscrapers.
we're walking by one. I think it was Jennifer Lawrence and Catherine goes, "I want one of those so." Bad.
Dude, of course.
And then,
All I
and then she
want
was
is
like,
a
"Now
banner
let's go
Louisville."
watch Jack White."
I just want some sort of recognition that and
yeah.
I'm like, is it because I wasn't born there? Is it because my name, Sarah Tiana, is not my full name that I grew up with? Like my full name is Sarah Tiana Haynes. And like when I started stand up, I always used my full name, but then MCs would be like, how do you say your middle name? And we'd like go over it. And then they'd forget my last name because they were so focused on getting my middle name right. So then
Yeah.
Sarah Tiana just kind of stuck. So I was like, well, maybe, I try to but I'm like,
Oh,
no, they're
interesting.
just being assholes. They're just like not putting me in, or no one knows how to use Wikipedia.
I didn't know. Obviously, I thought that you were just Sarah. That's
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's my girlfriend's best friend is named Tiana. You're the second Tiana I've ever met. Then
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. It's the South. They're gonna
It's-
be like, this is our Sarah
It
Tiana.
should be. It
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
be. That, like,
yeah.
I mean, they've never asked me to speak at the high school, like graduation, like
I
that
did
thing.
so.
And I'm like, what?
I thought there was a moment where I was like, after my Guy Fieri bit went viral, I was like, this is the only thing that's going to get me to speak at this high school.
Yeah, you haven't.
No, and I don't want to, but like the high school is like always in the bottom percentile of the state. It's like so bad.
Yeah.
And like I think I told you this. Two things real quick. We were supposed to have a graduating class of like 800 or something huge, It was down to like 420 by the time we got to senior year. And like half of them were pregnancies and half were dropout.
That's double.
Yeah, technically. That's like,
It's 420, but half of them
quick
are
math on
pregnant.
Kentucky over here.
That would be so
Yeah,
funny.
we had a
You count
daycare
them.
in my high school
Yeah.
for
You
the
did?
students. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they took out sex ed because that was getting girls pregnant, and they put in a daycare instead.
Wait, and then if you worked at the daycare, was that home ec?
They still had home ec,
Of course.
so but the home ec class I think was where they put the daycare. So yeah, and it's still there. But like teachers could leave their kids there too. It wasn't just the students, but a lot of girls had more than one.
Are you for real?
Oh, I'm for real.
We had seventh grade was the first time one of my friends got pregnant.
7th grade. It's wild.
Scandal. Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yo,
course.
That's
Her child is now
Yeah.
30. Yeah, like
that is
How
so
did
her
it-
child is like it
Yeah.
would not be good if I dated a woman that
Yeah.
age, but it would be also not the creepiest. It wouldn't be DiCaprio level of like
Yeah, her
My-
child has been paying into Social Security for 12 years.
Oh God.
It's
dude,
wild.
that's nuts. In 7th grade, my friend's parents were having another kid.
Yeah.
That's how old are you in 7th grade?
7th grade, you're
13,
13.
12 or 13, yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
You're just
me?
getting your period. So.
How's it come out?
Violently, I would imagine.
Damn.
How does the baby come out?
Yeah.
Okay, Kentucky. Here we go.
Dude, would you ever do that where you ever have like cousins? Like I go, no matter what recognition you get or validation or how much success you get in the business, the thing that is the most validating is when you have like a cousin from way back, that you haven't talked to in a lot. And they come up to you and they're like, I tell everybody about you. And or they go out of their way to call you cousin over and over again because it's almost like they're being like,
Yeah,
we
like
got it.
they have
Remember,
social
we're
clout.
connected.
Yeah.
It's important for me and you to know that we are blood and we're tight. Because they're like, we recognize you as cool as shit now,
Yeah.
and we want to establish this. Like having a. I saw a Facebook comment or something on one of my clips, and it was from one of my cousins, and it just said, "Looking good, cuz." And of course, there's 9 comments under it, like, "Bro, this is disgusting." And I was like, "Yeah!" They want the world to know we're cousins.
My
That's
Mexican
the biggest.
cousins write primo.
Do they
Yeah,
really?
yeah. It's nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
But then you
Yeah.
don't know if it's real primo or if it's just like street primo.
It's a real primo. We're cousins.
I can
Yeah, I
beat
don't
that
know.
7th grade story of Shane's.
Please.
There was
Please beat my story.
No, I'm
That's what
going
we're
to beat it. This is a good one. In 7th grade, a study hall monitor gave 3 of my classmates gonorrhea.
Wow. 3.
Now, is
And
study
you
hall,
think that's sorry? Go ahead.
is study hall monitor just the full job title? There's nothing.
Yeah, you know, like when you had
Was it
study
adult?
hall, she was like the kind of gal that had like bleach blonde hair and a deep tan in January.
Oh, hey, Catherine.
I was like,
Catherine.
I could always
No,
potentially
and the
be that
crazy
girl.
thing is she didn't go to prison. She
I'm
just
$36
lost her
away
job.
from
She
being that
should've.
girl.
I mean, this was like in the 80s, but like, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And I was pissed
$36.
because there were 4 of us that went through puberty in 7th grade, and I was the 4th, and the other 3 got gonorrhea. I didn't want gonorrhea, but I was kind of felt.
You
What-
felt
hold
left
on.
out. You
Why
felt
did
left
you know
out.
the number of kids that went through puberty?
Oh, guys are like that. And like when you start getting nut hair and stuff, guys share that all the time.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as girls getting.
Their period.
Yeah.
I mean,
told
we
your
all
fa-
had to shave in wrestling. That's how we knew.
You shaved during
Well,
wrestling?
we had to shave because.
Oh,
like,
I thought you meant your balls.
No.
Kita,
'Cause
can
it
I
gets
tell you
real
this?
tight.
And I mean, it's crazy that you thought that beat my story.
It is intense.
You
Yeah, no,
I
it
told
is
a story about how
intense.
my friend went to jail, and you told me a story about how 3 of your friends were molested.
Okay. Here, raise your hand if Shane's story is better than mine.
I think it's more. I think it's crazier
I just
that a
raised
13-year-old
'cause
got
vision-
pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been getting syphilis?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Is gonorrhea and syphilis anything?
love
Wait,
you.
before we call her
I love
relatives,
you, Kita.
Everybody knows you don't get pregnant if you stand on your head or you do it in a pool.
Yeah.
So like she
and a girl
clearly
has
didn't.
to orgasm for him to become pregnant.
but it has to be 4 feet or deeper.
What was? God, those were
Ugh.
Can we?
Where
Hold
does
on.
this
like the
start?
fake sex, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell y'all? Can I give you one almost like point of embarrassing point of pride from your state? And I already came up with one with Georgia. If you can't think of one, like,
Embarrassing point of pride. Give me an example.
okay, so in Kentucky, this is my favorite. So Kentucky Derby's there, right? Churchill Downs, right? There's Kentucky Derby parade or whatever. There's 2 weeks before Derby. We have all these events in Louisville. My favorite one is the Barnstable Browns party. It's held the Thursday before Derby, I think, or Friday. And it's at this big mansion owned by the Doublemint twins.
Oh,
They,
adorable.
do you know them?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Hold
And
on,
so-
like the gum.
Yes.
Well, yeah, the gum, the Doublemint twins gum.
Yeah, but that's the ad, right? Is that,
Yeah. And there was
okay.
these 2 girls. I think they were like, their parents were very wealthy growing up, and they were pretty, so they became these models, and then they became the Doublemint twins. I don't know what you're confused about.
No, I just want to be sure.
I think I've described this pretty perfectly.
Yeah.
And
And the mint ties into the julep thing at the Derby.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. Okay, so they own this big mansion, and back in the day, we used to stand out like it was like, the Oscars or something, and we'd stand by the red carpet. And it was bigger back in the day, and I remember like watching Kid Rock and Pamela Anderson come out, and like Justin Timberlake came out, and they did the step and repeat, and it was big. It was like, who went to the Barnstable Browns party this year? But it has slowly dwindled as the twins have gotten older and distanced themselves from the limelight.
Tale as old a time in Hollywood.
I went this year, this past Barnstable Browns this past Derby. First of all, I went with friends, and they're like, we're going on the step and repeat. We were not allowed on the step and repeat. The big names that year were Joey Fatone
Cool.
from Instinct.
Huge.
Obviously Jack Harlow, just because he lives in Louisville, and Simone Biles. And then the big celebrity guest that they revealed was Nappy Roots. Yeah!
Didn't they? What was their?
Joey Fatone!
That's
It's
basically
so
a Turning
awesome.
Point USA halftime
Yes!
show.
Yeah.
And the twins are walking around. It's like Romeo and Michelle in real life. They're still like glammed up, but they're like older and they're sweet, and the house is all very gaudy and beautiful.
I
and
do
it's-
love a big event in the South. Like I mean, the
Yeah.
Derby is actually a big event, but like
Yeah.
when you're like, oh my God,
Well.
you're here for
The
like.
Cherokee National Fair. Are y'all here in town?
What is that? Is that a real thing?
Oh yeah, that
What-
was our fair.
Yeah,
that was the only time I did a beauty pageant.
How'd it go?
I didn't win because my mom went and got me a dress from JCPenney because she was like, okay, you want to be in a pageant? Let's get you in a pageant. And then I had a little flower and just like a little tiny, it just like came up to here. And these girls had these like gowns,
They got 'em, like, done.
And then my mom would never let me do a pageant again. She's like, how dare somebody tell me my daughter is not the best and the most pretty. So she's like, never
for you.
again.
What a good
In
mom.
my head,
What a
your
sweet mother.
talent, because you have to do talent, right?
Not at that age.
You just present?
You just walk.
You just show your dress.
You just walk and then you do turns.
How do you win?
Exactly. Your dress and your poise and your hair and makeup.
That's it? Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So it's just how much money did I spend on this custom dress? Okay, but in my head, if there was a talent, yours would have been an auctioneer.
Well, in Junior
Okay,
Miss,
Mary.
I did do Junior Miss for the electives and stuff, and then I did Lucille Ball sketch, like the Vita Vita Vegemin.
That best.
Really?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah. I did the Lucy Festival.
Oh,
Yeah, have you been to it? Have you
Yes,
done it? Yeah. It's up like in Jamestown. You go, that's where she's from. They have her museum there and everything, and the National Comedy Center's there. That crowd is really dwindling in numbers.
No.
It's not good.
Yes.
It's like the oldest lady you've ever seen, or someone who like, or it's like a rockabilly chick with a bunch of tattoos of Lucille Ball. You know, like
I just imagine, because I remember, was it the movie where they go, no, what was the movie where they get caught up in a Lucille Ball convention and they get on the bus?
Rat Race.
Yeah, and it's all the
Oh,
Lucille
yeah.
Balls.
Yeah.
I've never done that festival, but in my head, it's all of those
That's what you
women
want
dressed
it
up
to
as
look
Lucille
like.
Ball in the audience, like doing
I
Lucille
wish it
faces.
was, but it isn't.
Wait, in Crowley, they had a big event.
No, well, I'm from Fort Worth,
Oh.
but like the school was in Crowley. But like the big event, this was a truth. When we got to McDonald's in Crowley, people lost their minds. They were like, it was like lines for days. And the big event, the biggest like noteworthy event was there. A woman named Diane Zamora and her lover murdered somebody, and she was like a year older than me in high school, and they made
Yeah.
her. When the reality or when the Lifetime movie came out, like the made for
wow.
television
It's
movie
big.
came out, it was called like Forbidden Love of Cadets or something.
wow.
Yeah, and we were real proud of it.
So
Rolling Stone.
everybody
Exciting.
went to the movie premiere of the
like
murder
people were like
that
having
happened.
watch parties, and then Kelly Clarkson was from the town next door, so that was like the other thing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any. We had like the Battle of Resaca, like the Confederate like battle. You know, we only reenact the battles that we won. So that was one of the ones we won, and that was like a big parade in town and stuff. And like, you know, the fair was a big deal. There
Your
wasn't
parents must
really.
have just been looking at it like, this is insane. These people, like,
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they were just like, all right, whatever. Like they're pretty like they like.
but I mean, I guess
Why-
coming from the West Coast and seeing
Yeah.
them like be like,
Yes.
they're celebrating winning a battle in the Civil War.
Yeah, I think like probably maybe inside they were. You can ask my mom about it when we call her.
we can
but
all ask her.
like, but I can imagine them just having children now that I have a child. That you're just like great an activity, something that they will kill the time on a weekend.
Yeah. Will you explain to the people? This is what I wrote down for Georgia. Will you explain Stone Mountain? Dude, when I see Stone
Well.
Mountain memorabilia like outside, I found like an art magazine article in a thrift store in like Minneapolis, and I almost bought it because it's insane. It still exists and what it is.
It is still. It's I'm kind of shocked that it does still exist because it is. It's just this giant mountain that's all made out of stone that's just outside of Atlanta, and they have engraved the photos of the Confederate generals on the side of the mountain.
like Mount Rushmore,
Like
but
Mount Rushmore,
Gee,
but
but
for the
much-
South.
yeah.
And then if you go there for 4th of July, which we did, a couple times,
an activity.
they make the Confederate generals look like they're running with like lasers on their horses. So like they
it's a
make
big
the
deal.
horses look like they're running
That
like,
is the most
into the
redneck-
battle
that's
to
like the most redneck
to die.
shit.
Yeah.
And people stand up and cheer and
Yes,
shit.
and,
Do
yes.
they-
If you go dressed as General Sherman, you get a lot of laughs. No, you don't. But it's yeah. I don't know. They're still holding on to their
It's crazy. It still
their
exists.
pride. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's pretty intense.
And then next to Stone Mountain is the hiking trail.
that you can walk to the top of the mountain.
And like
it is a good hike.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a fun hike.
I used to thought it was a hard hike, and then
It's
I
pretty
went
hard.
anywhere else. And there's people like rollerblading up it sometimes.
Oh, real? Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think I remember that. I think I've only climbed it 1 or 2 times. Because
It's,
there's also a little train that goes around.
Yeah, that's a big.
I don't really remember a whole lot of it. I didn't spend a lot of time
I can't
there.
imagine you leaving sports and moving to theater. That Stone Mountain, Georgia was high on the.
Yeah, no. I will say my own bit of lore about Georgia. When I was in college, once I transferred to a school in Atlanta, I lived in Douglasville because I was working at Six Flags, as you do, performing in the shows there. It was a great job for college because it was salary. So I only had to work on the weekends during the school year. And then in the summer, we would work 6 days a week. So
What was your big role at
Yeah,
Six
you
Flags?
gotta tell
so the
us.
first year, I was the host of the Bugs Bunny World Games.
You'd be
I did all
so
the kids'
good at
shows. You don't want to eat Daffy. He's too tough. That kind of stuff. Yeah. The next year, I was Daffy and Taz in What's Up Rock, which was a band
Were
full
your
of costume characters.
when you were hosting, was it pre-writtens or were you allowed to improvise?
Was I? Oh yeah. Sometimes you go off script a little bit
But not
based
too
on
much.
the kid. Yeah, not too much.
Could you give us some Taz?
Taz, you can't say anything. You kind of like Taz's costume was ginormous, and I had to have broomstick handles as drumsticks because like regular drumsticks wouldn't fit
In the hand?
in the hand because they were so giant. You know, and you only have 4 fingers, but there were these 2 foam things that went over your shoulders, and that's how you would make him dance.
That's
And he
amazing.
was
Yeah.
like,
That sounds so
Well,
fun.
his voice was on the speaker, you know, so I
Oh.
just like acting as if I'm talking, but you know, it's
That
not really
sounds
me.
so fun.
And then you have to like memorize how to do the autographs. Like you have to they have standardized signatures at all the
Oh,
parks.
so like the T
that,
and the A and the Z are very
so
yeah.
if they go to any Six Flags, the autograph will look the same.
so
Wow.
how are you signing it in your costume?
Great question. It was very difficult in Taz because like in Daffy you can see because your head's more mobile, but in Taz you just you're like writing blind. It's a pretty easy signature because of that.
It's 3 yeah.
Yeah. But I was like living
Also,
in
it's just Taz. It fits with the if it's shitty and like a doctor's signature.
Yeah, you don't
it-
just draw a tornado.
yeah, that would be way funnier. But
Speaking of, I would bet that is the Looney Tune that is the most tattooed on Southerners is Taz.
oh, that's
Yeah,
a great.
like,
You think so?
I would think-
Taz was definitely the most.
I would say he's because it's just like, man, this guy parties.
No, not Yosemite Sam.
That's your Mexican roots coming in. Yeah, but that I would definitely take a lot of photos with adults.
that had Taz tattooed.
Yeah, there was a lot of adults that loved Taz, and Marvin the Martian was also a big
That's
one
a-
that
yeah.
people really
But
loved.
also Tweety Bird for women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tweety was hard because the head came down to here, so your hands could only go up.
I love how you
I
know.
know.
You remember?
No, I was in
Looney
all of them because like some people wouldn't show up, and then you'd have to switch around. You had to kind of know all the parts in the show.
You
But
know
I
all the
lost
signatures and choreography.
All and that show is outside, you know,
How bad
in
do
the
those
southern
costumes
heat.
smell?
They get washed every day, but yeah, it was. That was the summer that I learned a lot of music. That was like when Rent was coming out. Rent had come out, and that was like my first introduction to like gay people that were like said they were gay.
Yeah.
And so I learned to sing Broadway show tunes in like the dressing room of our little show. And I lost so much weight that summer. I had lost all the freshman weight that I had gained at UGA. And and then I would go study. I studied at this place called Rebecca and Eugene's Coffee House. I would always like do my homework there and study. And this there were these 2 guys that sang every night at the show. Like they rotated. They didn't sing together. And I started dating this one guy named Brian Collins. He's still a really good singer. He's very, very talented. And the other guy was Zach Brown. And I was like, God, I picked the wrong guy.
Oh,
But yeah, Zach Brown. I used
Really?
to watch him every day.
I'm sure Brian really appreciates and he's still a really good singer.
He's
I'm sure
very
he's doing
talented. Very talented.
Where did you know them from this coffee?
Yeah, this Rebecca and Eugene's coffee shop in Douglasville, Georgia is where I would like study all the time for school. And
That's amazing.
every day I'm like, wow, these guys are really good. But, you see a lot of good singers. I mean, at the time, I was
what does talent look like?
Like John Mayer was everywhere in Atlanta at the time before he was famous,
Oh,
and
is he from there?
no, he's not from there, but he lived there for a while when he was like coming up. And before, because I think he had gone to Berkeley and then to music and then, came down to Atlanta to kind of like hone the craft and stuff. And then, I was like DJing at the radio station. So I was like, I met Dido like right before the Eminem song came out. Like,
we were talking about Paula Cole earlier as a one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Dido, that's another one.
Dido.
You're like, man, that was an in and out. Like, people loved that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? The
how did the
what is that? She did the one where she counts.
she count? No.
Did she do thank you? Was she doing thank you? No, I want to thank you.
Oh yeah.
Give me the best
What-
day.
What was the?
yeah.
That was that. Yeah.
You think any of these people like her? Do you think she has to have a 9 to 5 now?
I think they made money. They made money off royalties when you could make money off royalties.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of sensitive young women from the late 90s who are now middle-aged lesbians that have Dido CDs at their parents' house. Yeah.
Dido, Natalie Merchant.
Extra Nora Jones.
Yeah, Indigo Girls was huge in Atlanta because they were from there.
Yeah.
Cranberries.
No, Cranberries is
That's Ireland.
they're from another
They're
country.
they're from the same village as my
But they
mother.
do have a funny accent, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like similar.
Yeah, I
Should
killed
we-
that.
Should
Yes.
we do it? I have to. I'm going to preface this real quick. When your mother is on the phone, if I talk to her, my accent will get much deeper.
Oh yeah,
just as
that's
it,
okay.
Me too.
That happens to me too. My
Me
mom
too.
doesn't have as much of an accent as my sister does. Like if my sister and I are on the phone, it's like dueling banjo.
If I have if there's a waitress I like, I really turn it on.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
It happened to me just
when
on the
I go
boat with those
home.
guys.
Yeah.
And I used to always be like, you know what mine is? It's Kentucky. And then I went to the school at South Carolina and I picked up, South Carolina has like they have this like thing with their vowels and their O's and their U's that turns a little Australian. And I think
Australia,
I picked up
is
on
that what you
that.
said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Australia, like the southern accent is it roots in Australia because they all talk in the back of their mouth. Where
Is
they're
that
just
what
like,
it is?
No, professor.
Yes.
Like that. It's like all in the back,
Yeah.
just like ours.
Kind of the lazy tongue.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite, I've talked about this, my favorite line in a TV show that every time I do it, people go, when I impersonate it, I'm trying to do a southern accent and they're like, you always come off Australian, but I've sent you when I got the audition, I sent you the three lines in the script that I thought were the funniest things I've ever read. It's a Righteous Gemstones audition, and there's 3 lines. They're at a lake house, and Baby Billy smacks his younger wife's butt, and he goes, she lets out a toot, and he goes, woman, did you just pass wind? And she goes, you scared me. He goes, no, you got to go wash yourself.
Wash. Yeah.
It is my
Gotta
favorite
put
3
the
lines.
R in the wash.
Yeah, you got to go wash
do
I
yourself.
love it also when a guy calls an old Southern man calls a toilet a commode.
A commode. Yes.
Yeah.
I was always called a commode.
Oh yeah, which is
Everywhere.
Or like the ice box. Did you?
icebox. Yeah,
Icebox.
Yeah.
That's another
yeah.
one.
It's gone the way of the dodo. These fun phrases. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday, you got to go whoosh. Okay, when we come back, we are going to call some relatives still in our hometown states.
Oh my God, so embarrassing. But it's the sexiest thing I've ever heard. Here, you guys listen.
Hey everyone, it's Shane. I got some dates for you. In Chicago, the 10th of June, I will be at the Color Room running a new hour. The 11th, I will be in Chicago at the Studebaker Theater as part of the Wait, Don't Tell Me live recording. June 13th, you can catch me in Manchester, New Hampshire at Harpoon Brewery running an hour. 15th, 16th, 17th of that month, I will be in Los Angeles doing shows. Please go to www.shaneisacomedian.com or www.punchup.live/Shane Torres to grab your tickets.
Hey, man. You need a little pick-me-up, huh? I got something real nice for you. Just don't tell nobody, all right? Check it out.
Hey, idiots! It's your favorite pop star, Katherine Blanford, and I'm all over the map on tour, and I'm probably coming to a city near you. June 5th through 6th, Point Pleasant, New Jersey. June 18th through 20th, Minneapolis, Minnesota. June 26th through 27th, Fort Collins, Colorado. July 10th through the 11th, Kansas City, Missouri. July 24th through 25th, Houston, Texas. Get your tickets at KatherineBlanford.com. Bye, idiots!
Everybody, welcome back to Coastal Idiots with our guest, Sarah Tiana. Like, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Right now, we're going to call Sarah's mom and ask her some questions.
Sarah's mom is in Calhoun, Georgia. Sarah's mom is in Calhoun, Georgia.
Oh, she's cute as a button.
And she's adorable. Let's see. Oh, I got to put it on speaker.
Yeah, and put it close to the mic.
Hi there.
Hey, Mom.
What's up?
You're on the podcast with Shane and Katherine.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Shane and Katherine.
Hi, thank you for letting us chat with you for a second.
Oh, my pleasure.
So Katherine is from Kentucky and Shane's from Texas, and they want to ask you some Southern questions.
Oh,
Okay. All right, we've come up just with a random list. Are you ready?
I'm
Our
ready.
first one is, how old does a child need to be to drive an ATV on the highway?
Oh, legally?
Just in your opinion.
Yeah, in
Just
your,
in your
in
heart.
your
In your
mothering
mother's
opinion.
mind.
In a mother's mind, they need to be 18. I don't want to see an ATV on the street. I don't want to see an ATV, period.
Now, did y'all grow up riding ATVs?
Nope.
No, we called them four-wheelers
Yeah,
and
that's-
three-wheelers.
Yeah.
And we had friends that had them, and I remember falling off one, right, at William Bryant's house.
Possibly. I wasn't there.
Is William Bryant? Is that a first and a middle name, or is that a full name?
That's the first full name. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
full
so-
name.
I was just curious, yeah.
William Bryant. He was like, we were really close, and my friend Christy, and then William was always one of my boyfriends growing up. You know, you rotated him around, and now he's married to Chrissy.
Oh,
Oh,
very
that's sweet.
I
Kept
know.
it in the circle.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
but we were
Remarkably Southern. In
we
it.
were never allowed to have a four-wheeler, right, Mom?
Nope.
Did you have kids that rode to school on four-wheelers?
I don't remember any kids riding to school on a four-wheeler.
That is
I never saw any.
that is white trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had friends that had them a lot because like people had big chicken farms.
Yeah.
And then my friend Donna, they had like an old truck and her parents would let us drive the old truck
Yes.
all around the chicken fields and
Yeah.
stuff.
I love that.
Did y'all go mudding a lot in your cars?
I went mudding like maybe one time, but no, I had no interest in mudding.
I loved it.
we did
Muddy
too.
was so fun.
Mom,
We went accidentally.
we did? What do you win? I don't remember.
Yeah. It was you and there's us girls, just the girls. Dad wasn't there. He was on the road, and that's when he had his Jeep, that blue Jeep.
Yeah, the Wrangler, yep.
Right. And we decided, I thought, let's take it four-wheeling right through the pasture over across the road. And instead of going down the driveway, I went straight across the pasture and got caught in the mud. And that's when the guys from the sheep farm had to come over and get us out. They came in their boots.
Oh my God.
And, all they did was switch it to four-wheel drive on the hubs.
That's all we had to
And
do.
we took off. It was. I had no clue how to drive that.
Yeah, of
thing.
course. Yeah, you're
That's
my
so
California
cute.
girl mom.
That's
yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
I love we had to call the folks on the sheep farm.
Yeah,
Switch the hubs.
Hodgkins.
That's a good
Yeah.
Okay, next one. How sick and for how long does a dog have to be before you put it down without feeling bad?
How sick?
And how you put it down?
Yeah. Wow. I
This is a
think
very
they
random
have
one.
to be comatose.
Uh-huh. Well, how old was Biscuit? Biscuit had a lot of our dog Biscuit had like a bunch of cancer, right? And that's when we had to put Biscuit down.
But how'd you put him down?
At the vet.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you?
No, we don't. We didn't have a shotgun to go kill
That's what I
dogs
was
in the
wondering.
backyard.
No, we didn't do that.
No, Kentucky.
What a
Just
psycho way to
Kentucky
do it.
over here. Catherine
Yeah.
grew up
Yeah.
near the Churchill Downs, so we all know how they put horses down. But
Yeah.
that's not how you put a dog down.
I just wanted to, just gave it the old Yeller treatment.
Yeah, I mean, it all happens the same way. It all goes out.
They don't shoot dogs at the vet.
No, they do not.
They
Catherine.
inject it with.
Did
Well,
you-
yeah, but I mean,
Medicine.
they all go out quick.
Yes, it is. It's more of a peaceful thing
Yeah,
than just
than
like
a violent-
staring a gun in the face.
Yeah. There's,
Now we know.
there's one going to sleep, and then there's one. The last thing they hear is a bang.
Yeah.
It's a good point. All right, we'll move on.
I'm sorry, Susan.
Yeah.
Well, these were not, I was really expecting us to all call our cousin that just got out for doing time. I wasn't expecting us to call our mom, so I'm really
I
skipping
guess if
through
I
a
called
lot.
my cousin April, if we called cousin April, she might have a lot of different answers to
Yeah.
this.
Okay, I'm just going to go with the safest one after this, which is still not safe. Sarah's mom, is it okay for two boys to ride on one horse?
Yeah.
Great answer.
Give it up for Sarah's
Thank you,
mom,
Sarah's mom.
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I
being a
told
good
you
sport.
my mom was more
She's so
liberal. If
sweet.
we call my dad might have a different answer
Right.
to that, right, Dad?
Yeah. Or your Uncle JR.
Yeah, Uncle JR would
That's
have
a
had
good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good name.
He'd
Yeah.
be like, not after 8 years
Why
old.
would two boys even be near the same horse? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you for doing it.
You're welcome.
All right, I love
Have
you.
a great day.
Okay.
You too. We'll
Okay.
talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
All right.
She's going to be like, Sarah's friends called me to do their little show.
There, my mom listens to podcasts all day in her
Really?
sewing room. Yeah.
Yay!
That's so
Yes, so
sweet.
she'll probably put this one in the rotation
Yes.
now after this.
Okay, I'm gonna call.
Who you got
calling?
questions?
Yeah, I got one question, but if you want to give me a couple.
Okay, who are you calling?
This is my friend Katrina.
Okay.
She is. I used to wait tables with her. She's originally from Oklahoma. She's in Texas for forever, and she's fucking trashy.
Love
Great.
it.
Yeah. She.
I love this. I'm ready.
Yeah. She had her first grandchild recently, I think, and
Herself?
Yeah. Yes.
and I was like, "Do you have a grandmother name?" And she goes, "Yeah, they're gonna call me Hecky."
Hecky, that's cute.
I have an aunt named Sunshine and Missy and Summer.
Oh,
They're all in the same family.
very bright.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Hey, Trina,
Hey.
how you doing?
Wonderful.
I'm good. I'm here with my. You're wonderful. Good. Hey,
Wonderful.
we are on the podcast, so don't say anything racist.
Well,
Yeah.
No racism.
Okay. I'm here with Catherine and Sarah. You can say hi.
Hi, Catherine. Hi, Sarah.
Hey.
And Keita, the producer. You can say hi if you want, but you don't have to. Hi.
Tina?
Keita.
yes.
Oh, I was like, Tina, like the llama on Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, this is going to be good.
Adorable.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, I told you she's perfect. All right, we got some questions we're going to ask you. The premise is basically we're all from the South but different states, so we're going to see what people think of the same questions, more or less.
Okay,
right.
sounds good.
All right, and
You
just
go
give
ahead.
us your opinion. This is not incriminating. How many light beers before you think it's unsafe to drive?
Well, when I was growing up, we had the Nokia phone with Snake on it.
Yeah.
And we had to get to a certain level. And if you could get to that certain level and those points, then whoever had the highest points was going to be the one that was going to drive.
Love it. That's a
Jesus,
good roll.
Excellent answer.
That's a great roll.
Excellent answer. Excellent
Holy
answer.
Lord, Katrina.
No notes.
It's insane you're alive.
It was very accurate as well. I mean, it told you a lot. I think it was really a smart way to go about it. Told you who had the agility and
Right.
Agility?
Quick
kept us
fingers.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dexter.
Because really, it's not about how many you've had, but how many you can handle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Excellent answer. Okay. Next, when two 17-year-old boys are on a jet ski, what does the one in the back hold on to? Friend's waist or the seat?
Well, they're going to try to hang on to the seat. I grew up on the lake as well, so that I've been on a lot of jet skis and sea-doos.
Also, Catherine, I don't love that you made them just below the legal age.
They're going to hold on to the seat for dear life, and then whenever they jump a wake or something, they'll hold on to the life jacket and go around them, and then we just call them gay when they come back in.
Excellent answer.
Yeah, that's the rule. That's the rule.
Answer.
That's the rule. These are great questions.
When you are telling a story of someone you work with, do you include their ethnicity?
If it's necessary. You got 3 Steves. One of them's black. He's Black Steve, you know?
Well, yeah, that's how you. That makes sense.
Yes, all right.
3 Steves.
I got okay, Katrina, I got one for you.
Okay.
We're waiting tables. It's brunch at TGI Fridays on a Sunday. All right? We're dealing with the church crowd. It sucks. They're awful.
Yes.
One of them, instead of tipping you, leaves a born again birth certificate from their from their church. What do you do? Do you go talk to them or do you let it go?
I will. Well, first of all, you just hold it up, and the entire staff knows exactly what happened. And those people always come back in, and they will get the "God bless you" service the next time they come in. 100%.
What is that?
It's the not good.
You sneeze. It sounds like you sneeze in their food.
Yeah.
You're not getting money, and then you already know it before they sit down. And then it's like, I had them last week, you know? So rotate the God bless you people.
Yeah.
Your tip is Jesus loves you.
Yeah.
Jesus pays my light bill.
Yeah. Westwood Baptist Church is coming in. I had them last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You give them the old biscuits.
Exactly. The back of the barrel.
Yeah.
The ones that Jaime would sneeze on and sweat on.
That's God bless you.
Yeah, right. Perfect answers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thanks, Katrina.
Appreciate
You
it.
aced the test.
Yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Bye now.
Oh my God.
She works at Taylor Sheridan, the
Yeah?
landman guy.
Oh yeah. And familiar.
He's like, he's that show's in Fort Worth where we're from, and he opened some big steakhouse, and she's like, she's like, him and all these fake come in all the time.
Yeah.
Like she's like, he's fine, but some of these coming in their polo shirts.
I can only imagine what those the hangers
$92
on.
tomahawk steak.
Oh man.
Okay.
We'll do one more, and then
I'm gonna call my cousin Kim.
Okay.
Kim.
Kim.
Yeah, we talked about cousin Kim before. My dad is from Holy Cross, which is outside of what they call Lebanon, Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
Most people
so
have stuff-
Lebanon.
Yeah, they're from Lebanon, Kentucky.
The good Lebanon.
Yeah, good Lebanon. Quick story. Bert, I was doing Louisville, Kentucky with Bert, and so he was like, have some of your family members come back afterwards. And so Kim came back with my Uncle Paul, her stepdad, and then my cousin Jennifer, and they are wilding out. And there was these other group of young boys back there who were so super sweet, and they were like saying how they're starting a bourbon distillery. They have their own bourbon. And my family's right outside Bardstown, like not right next to Maker's Mark. Like we know bourbon, and in Kentucky, it's like bourbon is made in Kentucky.
Yeah.
They've recently changed the rules so bourbon can be made outside of Kentucky, but not according to us.
It shouldn't be.
And it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
Yes.
Tennessee whiskey, Kentucky
Right?
bourbon.
Yeah,
That's
It
the
should
way
be
it
like a
goes.
treat. Like that's the thing is like it's like everything needs to be sold now.
Yeah.
So it should just stay a treat.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, like,
cool.
I
Right?
don't need to get Nashville hot
Yeah.
chicken in
Well,
Seattle.
it's like blended whiskey comes from Canada normally.
Yeah.
That's like when people start making it down here, you're like, all right,
This is
well, we'll
fucking-
see if it's as good as Crown Royal.
It's just
That's
something,
like not
it's
the
something
same.
about wanting to know it's special because it comes from
sure.
somewhere. And I remember this sweet kid, and he starts telling us that he makes it. And we're like, where do you make it? He's like, outside Bloomington, Indiana. And we were all like, Diana. And we're like hollering at him. And at some point, Bert takes his shirts off, and then Kim is wilding out. She is commenting on his appearance and loving it. And you know,
and we're about to call this woman.
we were about to call this woman, but so this is all happening, and we're causing a ruckus, and Bert pulls me over, and he's like, hey, Kevin, do you think it would be like kind of cheesy if I played Little Pink Houses by John Mellencamp? And I was like, no, I live it up. Why would you ask me? He's like, because you're talking to John Mellencamp's son over there. And I was like, okay, that is bourbon, whatever you want.
Oh, Jesus.
so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure,
my God,
sorry. And
yeah.
Kim's like,
I've met him before.
Have
you really?
Well, because I
He's
know
so
John's
sweet.
daughter is like
Yeah.
a really good friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's
So
a
that's-
sweet boy.
Wow.
They're all sweet kids.
They're so nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Kim, we
but your,
actually
your
ran
Kentucky
into him.
family is like, mm-mm. I appreciate
do.
you could do any other endeavor in Indiana all you want.
Yeah,
Right.
I do love a foot in the mouth moment like that. It's pretty great.
Well, how about you putting it in your cousin's mouth?
Yeah.
And one point, she's just like, I'll come up and drink your bourbon whenever you want. And he's like, lady, stay away.
Yeah, calm down, Kim.
You got your question? Whatever questions.
Do you have any questions left for her?
No, I was just gonna
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. It's fine.
pick out your favorite.
Yeah.
Well, calling women.
Oh, hey, Kim.
yeah.
What's up? She's cute.
Hello.
Hey. Hey, okay, so you're on the podcast. I'm with Shane and Sarah Tiana. I just told them the story about when y'all were backstage at the Burt show, and we didn't know who we were talking to when we were hollering at them that they weren't making real bourbon because it wasn't in Kentucky till we found out they were the Mellencamp's. And then we could tell them they could do whatever the hell they want.
That's right.
Okay, we're going to just ask you a quick series of questions. We're calling our relatives from our prospective southern states and just hearing your answer, all right?
Okay. Are they hard questions?
No,
It's no math, Kim. You're fine.
It's whatever your heart, it's whatever the answer your heart wants to give.
Okay.
Are you ready?
It's fine then.
Okay.
Hi, Kim. This is Shane. Thanks for doing this.
Hi, Shane. You're welcome.
Yeah. Kim, how sick for how long does a dog have to be before you can put it down without feeling bad about it?
Oh, Lord, we just did this. Well, according to Pawpaw, about 17 to 18 years.
Oh, you just put that Daisy down?
We just put down Belle.
Oh, Belle was her name, right?
Yeah.
Daisy and Belle.
By the way,
did you take her to a vet or did you... Catherine says they used to shoot the dogs where you all are from.
Well, yeah, it just depends on if you have any money or not. Well,
wait.
if you're poor, you shoot them.
Right.
If you got money, then you take them to the vet.
Kim, you know I
Like
have
healthcare.
that bit about going to her sister, my cousin Johanna's farm, and how they were like, she was casually telling me how like during the winter time, one of the cows got stuck in the pond and they were trying to pull it out. They put the rope around and pulled it out and they accidentally pulled it in half.
Oh, God.
Were you there for that story? The whole...
Yes. I'm a little traumatized from that, but yeah.
Yeah, the whole-
Jesus.
I remember that story.
Yeah, and then Knox, they're like 6-year-old boy was telling me how he has to go throw rocks at the buzzards because they're not allowed to shoot them.
No, I didn't know that story.
Yeah, well, the world does. Okay.
Kim,
Yes, they do. Yes, they do now.
Kim, is it okay for two boys to ride one horse?
Is it okay what?
For two boys to ride one horse at the same time?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is okay, but that was an
Yeah,
easy
you
one.
homophobe.
Catherine wrote these
What about
goddamn-
two
Yeah,
men?
these are weird
Two
What
men.
about
questions.
two men?
To butt.
Right.
Not as long as they're butt to butt.
Butt to butt.
So one's turned around.
Yeah, they're one's riding backwards.
When you're telling a story of someone you work with, do you include their ethnicity?
Sometimes I do. It just depends.
It just depends. Like, give us an example.
Yeah.
I'm on the podcast. I don't want to.
Well, like I remember, I worked like for a Vietnamese doctor for a long time, and I'd be like, when I worked for a Vietnamese doctor, like
Yeah.
I would always bring up that he was Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Because it was usually when I was talking about the food that I was eating in the break room or like the things that they taught me. So it's
Yeah.
like important. You can't just be like,
That's
I worked
different.
for this doctor and he taught
Yeah.
me Vietnamese.
But it's like, but if it's like, oh, this black cashier was rude.
Yeah.
It's very different.
yeah.
Brazilian friend, and I always say my Brazilian friend, and everybody's like, we know her name.
Yeah.
My Brazilian friend, and I'm like, I don't know.
They go,
I don't know.
that's just Diane, Kim.
You know, the one that's waxed all the time.
Right. But it helps tell the story.
We'll do one more with you, Kim, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. How many light beers before you think it's unsafe to drive?
Oh, you can have at least a case.
Yeah. Depends on where you're driving to.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why you stopped just because you're driving.
That was not a wrong
How
answer.
else am I going to go buy more beer?
All right, you aced it. Thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Love you all.
You too. Bye.
She's cute.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
We love doing that.
All
This has been so much fun.
So
Thank you
fun.
so much, Sarah.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming on the pod.
Sarah, tell them where they can find you. Have a podcast called Sports Betches.
Sports Bitches with Megan Gailey and Rachel Bonetta. We
Yeah.
just talk sports. And really, we just gossip, honestly. But
It's still fun.
sports comes up.
When does it come out? Like what day of the
It comes out every Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes, everywhere you can find podcasts.
All right. Anything else you want to plug? Watch The Masked Singer. She's
Masked
the head
Singer.
writer on The Masked
Good,
Singer.
Good Sports on Amazon.
We bring the heavy
on
hitters
Prime
in.
Video. Sorry, Prime Video.
On Prime Video. Oh, that's a
Yes.
thing. All right. Thank you so much for making the time.
you.
Seriously,
You're
we really
welcome.
appreciate it. Round of applause for Keita, everybody.
Yeah, Keita.
Yes, and his story that was
And
not
you.
better than mine. She's Katherine Blanford. You can catch her everywhere. I'm Shane Torres. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you next week. Thanks, idiots. Like and subscribe.
Doodles, bye.
They're idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots.